First I tell them to rise.
After the national anthem.
Okay, all right. Please rise. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please join me in welcoming Rayanne Pfeiffer, who will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Rayanne. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Kyle Brown, Dean of the College of Environmental Design. Welcome to our 2009 commencement exercise. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of the college, I offer congratulations to our graduates and a special welcome to the families and friends who join us today. Many people worked hard for you to reach Commencement Day. The faculty, who pass the torch of enthusiasm for knowledge and the ability to perform as professionals in your discipline. The staff, who provide ongoing support for learning. And many other professionals who give their time and energy to make the college even stronger. Let us recognize them. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the distinguished members of the platform party. I ask that each of them stand as I read their names, but please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. Dr. J. Michael Ortiz, President of the California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. Trustee Russell Statham, member of the Board of Trustees of the California State University System. Dr. Martin Den Boer, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Ed Barnes, Vice President for Administrative Affairs. Dr. Deborah Brum, Vice President for Instructional and Information Technology. Dr. Doug Freer, Vice President for Student Affairs. Mr. Scott Warrington, Vice President for University Advancement. Cassandra Pruitt, our valedictorian and McPhee awardee. Professor Anna Maria Whitaker, who is our mace bearer. Sarah Meyer, Associate Dean of the College of Environmental Design. And Carmen Aceves, Senior Class Representative. Thank you all very much. I would now like to call on President Ortiz for his welcome and introductory remarks. President Ortiz.
Thank you, Dean Brown. Greetings, graduates. Welcome to one of the most memorable days of your life. Winston Churchill once said that there is nothing more exhilarating than to set a great and noble goal and blow right through it on your way to achieving more than anyone thought possible. Many of you never imagined that you would achieve a college degree, and today we boldly celebrate that achievement. And just as importantly, look forward to the ones that will follow. Now, I'm sure that a handful of you are pondering an ambiguous future. These are difficult times, and our economic and business climate is dramatically different than when you entered Cal Poly Pomona. But you have an opportunity that was unavailable to generations past. You can build a new and different future for California in the industries that really can turn this state around. We need college graduates that are innovative, clever, entrepreneurial in spirit. As college graduates, you have responsibilities. One of those is to protect the educational experience that was provided to you. Listen to me carefully. Each of you needs to take responsibility for the gift you received. The CSU is facing unprecedented cuts in funding, so severe that we will be unable to continue to offer the same level of educational support. Help keep the doors of opportunity open to those students who follow in your footsteps. Let your friends, colleagues, legislators, and community know how important the CSU and Cal Poly Pomona are to you. The 1,000 plus voices in our audience today can play a crucial role in the future of the Golden State, giving the next generation that opportunity for success. We can collectively accomplish great things. That's why it's important to stay connected to your alma mater through the Cal Poly Pomona Alumni Association. Through the Alumni Association, you can communicate with the university and your classmates. There are flyers that detail how to join as well as how to receive a free DVD of today's ceremony. Before I go, let me pay special recognition to Steve Quintero, the 2009 Commencement Committee, and all of the volunteers, including those that are video streaming this event. And according to the video streamers, it's about 92 countries that have tuned in. I would also like to recognize two other individuals that have played a great part in this event, and that's my Executive Administrative Assistant, Sandy Davis, and my wife, Betty Fay. Now, this event would not have been possible without all of these people. So would you please join me in celebrating their work? I want to leave you today with some insights on life from one of our country's great poets. His real name is Theodore Geisel, but most of you grew up knowing him as Dr. Seuss. And the poem goes like this. My uncle ordered popovers from the restaurant's bill of fare, and when they were served, he regarded them with penetrating stare. Then he spoke great words of wisdom as he sat there on that chair. To eat these things, said my uncle, you must exercise great care. You may swallow down what's solid, but you must spit out the air. As you partake of the world's bill of fare, that's darn good advice to follow. Do a lot of spitting out the hot air and be careful with what you swallow. Please accept my heartfelt congratulations and have a great day.
Thank you, President Ortiz. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Russell Statham, a member of the California State University Board of Trustees. We are happy to have you with us, Trustee Statham.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here, and I bring warm greetings from the Board of Trustees. Students, I have one question for you. Are you excited yet? Could have been a little bit better. Well, I really want to thank Dean Feinstein for the opportunity to be here. And I really want to give you one message before you today. As you all know, California, our nation, and indeed our world is facing great economic problems, and we are needing transformational leadership to help move us forward. And so I encourage all of you to continue to support the California State University and its mission. Without you, our continued operation will not be possible. We encourage you to help keep the doors of opportunity open to future students that will follow in your footsteps. You all will soon realize the real benefits of earning a degree from the California State University as you go out into the workforce and you join the 90,000 other graduates that are graduating with you throughout the California State University's 23 campuses this year. As a citizen and a member of our community, we need you to continue to support the California State University by helping those in need and letting them know how to get into the California State University and college, showing them the road ahead, the road that you've taken, and how to earn a college degree. Finally, as a graduate of California State University, we ask that you be an ambassador for our system. Let your friends, colleagues, legislators, and community know just how important the California State University has been to you, and how they can help you in keeping the doors of opportunity open and funding coming for the California State University. Again, my congratulations to you and best wishes in your career ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Statham. Now I would like to introduce the senior class representative from the College of Environmental Design, Ms. Carmen Aceves, who will present the senior class gift to President Ortiz.
President Ortiz, Dr. Brown, or Dean Brown, members of the stage party, distinguished guests, and fellow members of the class of 2009. It is a tradition at Cal Poly Pomona for members of the graduating class to leave behind not only memories and friends, but a lasting gift to the campus, and for future students at this, our alma mater. The 2009 senior class gift is additional seating near the Starbucks library area. The area in front of the library is sure to be one of the top meeting places on campus. The 2009 senior class gift allows you to leave your legacy on campus while supporting the social aspects of college life.
Thank you, Carmen. You can tell by the little chuckle that those seats are going to get a lot of use, not just by the future generations of students, but the entire Cal Poly community. Thank you, class of 2009.
At this time, I am pleased to have the privilege of presenting the Julian A. McPhee Honor Award for Student Excellence, an award the university has given since 2002. Julian McPhee was the founding president of both Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. He provided more than 35 years of dedicated service to the citizens of California. Because of his visionary leadership and astute negotiating skills, Californians can point with pride to two of the nation's finest universities founded on the educational principle of learn by doing. This special award was thoughtfully funded by an anonymous donor who was a colleague of Julian McPhee and honors a current graduating senior who exhibits excellence in his or her academic endeavors. It is now my pleasure to present the Julian A. McPhee Award to the Outstanding Scholar from the College of Environmental Design. This year's honoree from the Department of Urban and Regional Planning is Cassandra Pruitt. Will Cassandra please join me at the lectern? Cassandra is the graduating student who has demonstrated the highest level of academic performance in the College of Environmental Design. Her grade point average of 3.9 reflects the talents, commitment, and leadership she brought to her studies in the Bachelor of Science in Urban and Regional Planning. Her senior project on increasing participation in the planning process by the Latino community in East Hollywood is one of the finest senior projects ever developed in the department. President Ortiz, would you please join us at the podium? Each year at commencement, we have the privilege of recognizing individuals from the college community who have excelled during their academic careers. An award is given to a graduating student from each department who is recognized for excellence in academic performance, design capability, and contributions to the life of the department and the life of the college. All have distinguished themselves as members of our environmental design community. As I read the name of each recipient, I ask that you hold your applause until they have all joined me on the stage. Will the following students please come forward? Kurt Rodrigo from Architecture. Catherine Abernathy from Art. Sam Jenikis, Landscape Architecture. Jennifer Strauss, Lyle Center for Regenerative Studies. Cassandra Pruitt, Urban and Regional Planning.
Kurt Rodrigo is widely recognized as an architecture faculty by the architecture faculty and the student body as one of the most gifted and hardworking students in the Bachelor of Architecture graduating class. His talent, research, and writing skills, along with his hard work, have been consistently recognized through faculty awards and has opened doors for him outside the school, earning him a design internship at the office of internationally recognized architect Frank Gehry. This award is a clear indication that the faculty has high expectations for Kurt's future as a representative of our program and as an architect. From the Department of Art, we are honoring Catherine Abernathy. We are proud to name Catherine Abernathy as Outstanding Senior for the Art Department. Catherine has been an exemplary student taking advantage of opportunities to challenge herself beyond the standard curriculum. In her academic courses, Catherine has shown outstanding ability in developing ideas, deftly translating her sophisticated thinking into equally adept writing and design. Her dedication has made her a leader amongst her classmates and an admired student among the faculty. From the Department of Landscape Architecture, we are honoring Sam Genikis. Sam Genikis graduates with a master's in landscape architecture, having demonstrated his strong belief that the discipline of landscape architecture requires practitioners committed to establishing relevance and raising awareness in the field. Sam demonstrates that the discipline of landscape architecture is uniquely prepared to facilitate the resolution of ecological and environmental issues in a way that is inclusive of and respectful of many worldviews. The faculty of landscape architecture are excited to have such a committed and engaged graduate entering their discipline. From the Lyle Center of Regenerative Studies, we are honoring graduate student Jennifer Strauss. The interdisciplinary faculty at the John T. Lyle Center for Regenerative Studies are pleased to name Jennifer Strauss for the Dean's Outstanding Student Award. Since her enrollment in the Masters of Science program, Jennifer has consistently demonstrated academic excellence, achieving outstanding grades in her coursework, and has been a valued employee of the center's staff, working on a number of specific gardening projects. This past year, she has received a grant from the Foundation for Sustainability and Innovation in support of her master's project, the development of a public medicinal plant garden in San Diego. In addition to her academic work, Jennifer has been instrumental in the effort to promote the use of biodiesel on campus. This effort has resulted in a commitment by the university to use biodiesel in their fleet. And this past spring, a biodiesel tank was installed on campus. From the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, we are honoring Cassandra Pruitt. Cassandra has received straight A's across a range of courses, including design, research methods, studios, law, and policy for 4 years. She continued to impress all members of the URP faculty with her great dedication, incisive questions, and dry sense of humor. She was the studio leader on the Golden Necklace Project, a regional multi-use trail system that won the LA APA Award for Best Student Project in the area. Cassandra stands out not only for her great academic achievement, but also for her continued dedication to improving communities for the people in them. We look forward to her success either as a professional community planner or as an academic.
Will Assistant Professor Andy Wilcox please join me at the podium? Professor Wilcox is recognized by the College of Environmental Design as this year's Outstanding Advisor, as well as this year's Outstanding Faculty Member. Andy graduated from Cal Poly Pomona in 1999 with a Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture and joined the faculty ranks in the Landscape Architecture program in 2005. Since that time, he has established a remarkable record of teaching excellence, outstanding service as advisor and mentor to students, and many noteworthy contributions to the life of the department, college, and university. Utilizing creative, innovative teaching methods, along with warmth, humor, and passion, Andy inspires students to learn and motivates them to reach their full potential. As an advisor, Andy strives to provide his advisees with complete and timely information they need to make decisions about their academic program, as well as providing mentoring for students struggling to determine the best path for their professional success. In addition to teaching and advising, Andy has been integral to the operations of the department, leading a number of initiatives ranging from curricular changes to events such as the department's 50th anniversary celebration. His energy and commitment are truly impressive and inspiring. We are honored to recognize Andy's contributions to the college and the university. I would now call upon Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Martin Den Boer, to present the candidates for the master's degrees. Provost Den Boer?
Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Architecture, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Science in Regenerative Studies, and Master of Urban and Regional Planning please rise? President Ortiz, I present to you the 2009 candidates for the degrees of Master of Architecture, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Science in Regenerative Studies, and Master of Urban and Regional Planning. These candidates have all completed the requirements for the master's degree as prescribed by the State of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the master's degree, you have heard the recommendation of the faculty at California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Architecture, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Science in Regenerative Studies, and Master of Urban and Regional Planning, with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated until you are directed to the stage to receive your master's hood.
As we proceed through the march of the graduates, each graduate will have a photo taken by the professional photographers, and each graduate who turns in a photographer's card at the reader table will receive a proof. Ushers, please take your positions to help direct the candidates. Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise? Each candidate should approach the stage as directed by the ushers with your hood folded over your left arm, stop at the reader table, proceed to the platform to receive your diploma cover and be hooded, and then recess down the center ramp and back to your seat again as directed by the ushers.
We now begin the hooding of the Master of Architecture graduates. Will the architecture faculty who will be doing the hooding please come to the stage, and will the remaining architecture faculty form a line at the bottom of the ramp to greet the new graduates.
Laura Elizabeth Vanaski. Malad Antoine Sarkis.
Victor Arvisu.
Ryan Darrell Cook.
Meranges Danishwar.
Siobhan Kane Duran.
Merak Sharif.
Rosabelle E. Linchenko.
Ursula Nicole Sirfas. Jillian Lee Epp. Audrey Kyoko Sato.
We will now begin the hooding of Master of Landscape Architecture graduates. Will the landscape architecture faculty who will be doing the hooding please come to the stage, and will the remaining landscape architecture faculty form a line at the bottom of the ramp to greet the new graduates?
Gilbert Monilla del Rosario.
Patrick Joseph Johnston.
Aaron John Alenta.
Sam Genicus.
Megan Lucia Miller.
Joshua Philip Lee.
Kai Craig.
Gordon Haynes.
Jacqueline C. Higgins.
Brian Atsuhiko Matsumoto.
Tabitha Marie Harkin.
Priyanka Wadhawan.
Jennifer Lee.
Ji-Soo Kim.
Jennifer Stacy Chow.
Azita Resvin. Laura Hall. Jennifer Lynn Strauss.
We will now begin the hooding of the Masters of Urban and Regional Planning graduates. Will the Urban and Regional Planning faculty who will be doing the hooding please come to the stage, and will the remaining Urban and Regional faculty form a line at the bottom of the ramp to greet the new graduates?
Nicholas William Adams.
Justin Tata.
Homan Abulhassan Munfarid.
Bethlehem Ayala.
Lindsay Ann Hill.
Moira Powers Beery.
Corina Arvizu.
Vincent Tam. Angelica Marcela Vasquez Frias. Valerie Ann Niedringhaus. Nicholas Christian Baldwin. Sean Adam Carlson. Nicole Elisa Berumen. Elizabeth Pulido.
We have completed the hooding of this year's graduates of the master's degree programs. Let us congratulate them.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Art, Bachelor of Fine Art in Graphic Design, Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture, and Bachelor of Urban and Regional Planning please rise? President Ortiz, I present to you the 2009 candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Environmental Design. These candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended for their degrees by the faculty of the California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree, you have heard the recommendation of the faculty at California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Art, Bachelor of Fine Art and Graphic Design, Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture, Bachelor of Urban and Regional Planning, with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel on the mortarboard on the right side. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins a select company. In recognition of your new status, will all recipients of the baccalaureate degree move the tassel to the left?
To the class of 2009, I commend you for your effort and accomplishments. Now please be seated until you are directed to the stage to receive your diploma cover.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree of architecture please come forward? And will the department chair please join us on stage? Who's the presenter over here? Emmanuel, please. You're perfect.
Ali Elaboudi.
Kevin Lee.
Morgan Elizabeth Featherstone.
Jessica Ying Wai Kwok.
Peter Anthony Lavelle.
Brandon Wayne Gulati.
Yasna Redzik.
Darren Lee.
Roxana Martinez Salceda.
Alejandro Jimenez.
Kurt Andrew Rodrigo, magna cum laude.
Don Huey Bui.
Jonathan Corona Gayamali.
Janice Wing Young Learn.
Michelle Voracek.
Christina Yike Tam.
Nick Clevenger. Katie Michelle Polig. Alexa Louise Parks.
Christiana Tone Diamagalenas Ton.
Michael James Scott Jr., summa cum laude.
Aaron Colshan, cum laude.
Garrett Van Leeuwen.
Daphne Serdio.
Scott Robert Miliacci, cum laude.
Hunter Allen Ruthbraff. Haley Elise Stewart.
Michaela Elizabeth Baker.
Nicholas Guy Parati.
Megan Elizabeth Gorman.
Marcos Garcia.
Adriana Alice Arambula.
Bradley James Fowers.
Brenda Elizabeth Hernandez.
Serge Woodruff Mayer, magna cum laude.
Stephanie Wang.
Ricardo Bocanegra.
Joshua Scott Brigman.
Oscar Cobos III.
Jason Eugene Morris.
Kashif Ghani, cum laude.
Daisy Yu.
Weston Thomas Gaudet.
Anna Ong.
James A. McMullen. Alexis Fu. Adelina Crave. Luis Macias, cum laude. Massimiliano Orzi. John Perrin.
This concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Architecture candidates. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Art and the Bachelor of Fine Arts in Graphic Design please come forward, and will the department chair please join us on stage?
Shake with the right, hand on top of the left. Okay.
Jessica Scheffler. D. Renee Owe.
Robin Melva Myra.
Lakshi Indira Aleman.
Kristen Laiwa Pon.
Jamie Sai Wen.
Christopher Ming Wang.
Michael James Cook.
Cheryl Amanda Lehner.
Jennifer Munoz.
Shuka Sato.
Rob Palavjian.
Samantha Wei Wu, cum laude.
Carson Chan.
John Manuel Ortiz.
Sunny Pony Kai.
Karen Ortiz.
Peter Pochuan Yu.
Melba McGee, cum laude.
Aaron Andrew Holopoff.
Ashley Dawn Roydy.
Antonio David Altamirano.
Alana Mechi Lee.
Dalia Veronica Waller Olivo.
Tarek Saleh Kalaki.
Yiling Shia.
Catherine Ruth Abernathy.
Jilin Liu.
Nicholas Tam.
Sylvia Cheong.
Colby Sue.
Miki Wei Luo.
Jonathan D. Ariaza.
PK Win.
Roberto Jose Montalibano Sabino.
Christopher James Allen.
Lindsay Nicole Akita.
James Sue.
Robert Francis Loera.
Cherise Apostle.
Jill Estella Malabanan.
Zachary Ryan Schroeder.
Kunyi Sukitan.
Kimberly Ann Blasco.
Sharon Silva.
Jin Chen.
Dennis H. Makahilig.
Andrew Mendez.
Arthur Glenn Mayer III.
Jamie Sao.
Tanaz Tahiri.
Jeffrey William Sapphic.
Cherry Yoon Lam M.
Casey Thomas Caputo.
Laura Ashley Martell.
Juan S. Quintanilla.
Catherine Joe Miller.
Edson Yu.
Maribel Perez.
Jason Hahn.
Courtney Ann Rainey.
Ken Kai Ho Lam.
Gotten in there.
Marina Sitlali Delgado Correa. Kimberly Wong. Miguel Angel Oliveras. Du Jen Pack. Carlos Cortez.
This concludes the Bachelor of Art and the Bachelor of Fine Arts and Graphic Design candidates. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture please come forward? And will the department chair please join us on stage?
Nathaniel Ryan Valenta. Jeffrey Neil Ganot.
Carmen Joanna Aceves.
Robin Lee Newkirk.
Giovanna Orozco.
Tamar Louise Emberton.
Tuan Ten T.
Atefe Kirandish.
David Fisher Militaru.
Brendan Christopher Blaine. Pavel Petrov.
Stephen Curvers, cum laude.
Johnny Huckes.
Michael Gregory Videz.
Irene Rosemarie Lopez.
Tiffany Rochelle Frame.
Carmela Edith Aguilar.
Meliana Susanto.
Andrew Robert Wachonki.
Noriko Kokuchi.
Melody Renee Harris, magna cum laude.
Matthew Scott Grubbs.
Celio Rubalcaba.
Jessica Margaret Walker.
Garrett Ray Winkler.
Adrian Emelan G.
Jason Lee Trena.
Christopher Angie.
Chad Christopher Yagazinski.
Reed Howard Katkov.
Sean Thomas Crothers.
David Bao-An Wong.
Ali Abraham Ahadi.
Sebastian Thomas Johnson.
Sergio Capalna. Luis Antonio Cruz.
Carol Ann Reynoso Stoney.
Bianca Martono, cum laude.
Andrew M. Consular.
Tang Thi Tran.
Ben Takina Tamanokoko.
Eugene J. Kim.
Christian Contreras.
Olga Quintero.
Timmy Zane.
Gisela Gare.
Patrick Alexander Divani.
Chanel Pena.
Gabriel Gutierrez.
Andrea Michelle Berati, magna cum laude.
Vladimir Kangre Berzunza.
Nelson Chang Zhao.
Jose Alfredo Diaz Jr.
Lori Elizabeth Michioka. Cindy Kim Nowen. Robin Lynch Grabs, magna cum laude.
This concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Urban and Regional Planning please come forward, and will the chair please join us on the stage?
Alan Yuxiang Lin. Valentina Zena Knox, cum laude. Cassandra Andres Fisher. Lisa Perry Soyseth, summa cum laude.
Juan Luna Ramirez, cum laude.
Richard Cuevas Jr.
Ramon Rodriguez.
Philip Andrew Wilcombe.
Dania Mobin.
Edgardo Caldera.
Via Fatima.
President's Council Scholar Cassandra Pruitt, summa cum laude.
Candace Aaron Bocock.
Jorge Felix.
Veronica Jasmine Ortega.
Fernando Raya.
Javier G. Castrejon.
Michael Liu, magna cum laude.
Stephen Alsuski.
Suhaim Mahmood Bawani.
Tyler Brandon Valentine.
Ricardo Aldama.
Ju Brian Park.
Naima Shua Harris.
Janice Caleb.
Benjamin Lewis Raymond.
Lena Newen.
Richard Sue.
David Daniel Thornbury, magna cum laude.
Kevin Creighton Cunningham.
Michael Manuel.
Sarah Nelson, summa cum laude.
Loretta Quach.
Marcus Anthony Bro.
Alberto Villanueva.
Theodore Florentine Simeon.
Edward Gabriel II. Manuel Jesus Munoz. Daniel Carlos Rosas, Jr.
This concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Urban and Regional Planning.
Before we conclude this evening, there's one more person that needs to be recognized from the College of Environmental Design. Very instrumental in terms of the planning and coordination of this commencement exercise, but also many other activities throughout the year. And this year, she was recognized as one of the outstanding staff members at the Cal Poly Pomona campus. Please join me in congratulating Elsie Considine. Elsie, where'd you go? Will the entire class of 2009 please rise? Well, you already have, but will the audience join me once more in congratulating the College of Environmental Design class of 2009? All of us here owe a debt of gratitude to the parents, partners, children, and other significant family members and friends who have encouraged and in many cases sacrificed to make it possible for these graduates to come to the university and to complete their degrees. We salute them and ask them to stand for a well-deserved round of applause from the class of 2009. Congratulations, families and friends. You may now all be seated. Our college is committed to improving communities and resolving pressing problems facing society. Graduates represent the greatest opportunity for this commitment to be realized, as you are the future leaders within our professions and within your communities. As you embark on the next stage of your lives, I encourage you to reflect on the values that have been emphasized here in the College of Environmental Design: environmental sustainability, social justice, cultural relevance, and a commitment to action. Values such as these can guide you when times are tough and propel you when times are good. And please remember, you always have friends and supporters here at Cal Poly Pomona. Will the audience remain seated during the recessional? At the conclusion of the faculty recessional, our 2009 commencement will be formally concluded. The college is hosting a reception for architecture at the Interim Design Center, for the art department at the Kellogg Art Gallery, and for landscape architecture, the Lyle Center for Regenerative Studies, and urban and regional planning at Building 7. Thank you for joining us at these events.